Hey guys, so if the audio seems a little bit different from the other reviews, then there's a good reason for it. And that's because I've changed the recording studio from here to here in my gym shed bar greenhouse thing. I mean, I don't know really, but you're gonna have to make do with what you can, honestly. Anyways, on to the video. Hello everyone, and welcome to a new series I'm starting called Yearly Games. This will basically be a review show where I review all the games that I played in 2020. And by that, I mean the games I played through the year of 2020 and all the games that came out in 2020, just to clear out some confusion. And so let's just sit back, enjoy the ride, and hopefully you play some of the games that I recommend to you. I have some nostalgia for the Mega Man franchise. I remember being obsessed with it, mainly because I'm just a big fan of robots fighting, despite the fact that I never actually played a Mega Man game. So when little 8-year-old me finally got his hands on a port of one of the games, he quit because it was too unfair. Little 8-year-old me was a pussy, if you couldn't tell. But then came out Mega Man 11, and it rekindled the fire to buy the Legacy Collection, or in short, the other 10 games. Now for this review, I want to focus on 9 and 10 because I have the most nostalgia for it, and that they originally came out at the same time and are basically the same game. For those of you who haven't played a Mega Man game, I'll elaborate. You play as Mega Man as he tries to defeat the evil Dr. Wily and his 8 robot masters, who you gain special powers for defeating them before going to the Wily Tower and stopping Wily, without killing him because this is a children's game. The game's visual and mechanical design takes inspiration from the earliest, and better, games in the series. When the blocky pixels with the difficulty inspired by old NES games, you immediately get a feeling of things being old school and having the same feeling of playing a Mega Man game. The game's controls take inspiration from the second game of the series, and this is apparent by the way it plays, the visual design, and even the bit-crushed music. However, there is one main flaw I have with the two games I'm talking about today. That main flaw is that they are essentially the same game. But to be fair, when you look at the original release date for both 9 and 10, then you will notice and understand on why the games take so much from each other. Now some people complain that it's difficult, but there was difficulty settings at the start of each game, so it's your own fault you didn't pick easy. As I mentioned a minute ago, I have nostalgia for the game, so maybe I'm not in the right mind to judge and should take off my rose-colored glasses, even though they're black. However, I will say that the games and the Mega Man franchise as a whole is certainly fun to play. Even though I've mainly talked about and used footage from 9 and 10, the points that I mentioned today are apparent for every game in the Mega Man series. So if you want to try them out, then go on right ahead.